the DBS 1350 Total News.
In the headlines, Minister for National Security says new measures will be introduced to rid the streets of illegal firearms. In news from the region, UAE and Trinidad and Tobago grant visa-free access. And internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump orders deployment of troops to Portland and authorizes full force. Good afternoon, I am Leila Langford. Details of the news when I return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Here's a quick tip from NBD.
A quick tip from the National Bank of Dominica Limited. Scammers may send fake emails or texts. Remember, NBD will never ask you to reset your more banking password or share your card PIN, CVV, or other sensitive information this way. Stay alert. Stay secure. When in doubt, contact NBD, your partner, your bank.
DBS News.
Welcome back. In the headline this afternoon, Minister for National Security, Rayburn Blackmore, says law enforcement will urgently introduce new measures to rid the streets of illegal firearms. His statement comes as a 24-year-old Yohan Warner of Georgetown, Portsmouth, was shot dead at his home about 9:15 last night.
Whereas broad community engagement involving all players must continue to intensify, this moment calls for tougher and a more concentrated action from a law enforcement perspective to arrest the elements and their associates who are involved in gun violence in this country and to clean and rid the streets of illegal firearms. We cannot, as a nation that is defined by a tradition of peace, to take comfort by the embrace of simplistic views, like it is a few guys retaliating among themselves, or it is worse in other Caribbean countries. This kind of embrace is only going to cause the situation to escalate. While respecting the rights of citizens, the police must immediately up the tempo and to go after the culprits and those who are complicit. Now is not the time for cowardice or any display of indifference. Having said that, the responsibility of ensuring that gun-related matters, especially murder, when being brought before the court is being taken seriously, is not only that of the police. I'm saying this because I want members of the public to listen to this. In a few of the recent incidents involving shooting resulting in death of young men, the victim or suspects were arrested and remanded at the state prisons for murder. One was placed on $25,000 bail. Another accused was released by the High Court. The state has since then appealed that decision of the High Court. Yes, one is innocent until proven guilty. But the public must get the sense that these matters are taken seriously at every level of the criminal justice system. We can only effectively deal with this gun phenomenon before it gets out of hand if we all are driven by our inner convictions that we all have roles to play, especially within the criminal justice system.
Minister for National Security, Reuben Blackmore. Minister Blackmore has called for cooperation from the public as the police intensify their action against the use of illegal firearms.
I want to make it clear that the police force has my fullest support in cleaning the streets and apprehending all suspects. The government has and will continue to provide the police force with all the resources to get the job done. Further, additional magistrates will be engaged in the month of October in order to ensure that matters, when brought before the magistrate court, can be dealt with within a timely fashion. Just on Wednesday, 3 candidates were interviewed. The intention is to have more magistrates sitting on the bench by October to take us to a number that will be the highest in the history of this country. At the Supreme Court level, we have 3 judges operating independently. From a public policy standpoint, the government is doing everything it needs to do. I therefore call on the public to cooperate and to support the police in the effort to rid the street and to clean it of illegal firearms. In every senseless killing, as we have seen in the recent past, including this morning, family members and friends and loved ones hurt on both sides. I therefore extend grace to those who are mourning. But this nonsense must stop. We do not want any cultivation of gangs in this country. And as Minister for National Security, while I serve, I will do everything possible to make it impossible for those who want to create an environment of trepidation for law-abiding citizens to stop them. Help us in that effort. I thank you.
Minister for National Security, Reuben Blackmore. In other news, the Chief Cultural Officer, Ilson Matthews, says a parade in the streets of Roseau later today to mark the opening of the 47th anniversary of independence will be bigger and better. The parade in the streets of Roseau was held for the first time last year. Mr. Matthews says many more groups will be involved this year. The parade begins at St. Alphonsus Church Ground from 3 o'clock and proceeds into Roseau.
Last year at this very ceremony, I was pitching an idea and selling a concept about a parade to commemorate the opening of independence. This year, it is no pie in the sky. You have seen it come to reality. And the goal this year is to improve upon what we were able to accomplish last time around. We got a lot of feedback, and this year we're pushing an inclusion agenda. We are asking the public to wear a touch of Madras and be part of something big. This is your opportunity to be creative with the cultural wear. Now, what could we possibly do to add to the spectacle that you witnessed last time around? So we decided to add the Cadet Corps, who will be joining us with their band and a marching platoon. We plan to feature dance, ballet, Jingping dances, as well as creative dance will feature at this year's parade. Now, we could have stopped there with the improvements, but nah, go big or go home. So there's more. Cuisine is a big part of the independence season, possibly just as big as the entertainment and the traditional arts. So guess what? We have a float to represent Wato, an event held during the independence season. So expect live cooking and much more on the road during the parade. Market Day with a Difference is also a staple event during the independence season. So why not put that in the parade as well? Dexia and the local government department are combining their efforts to present floats representing this event. So market stalls, produce, livestock, yes, livestock. They are traditions that we regard as carnival traditions. We at the division see them as Dominican traditions. So I'm happy to announce that Lapo Cabwit, Stilt walkers and steel pan will feature. And of course, they will dress the part just like I'm asking the public to do as well.
Chief Cultural Officer Ulson Matthew. That's the National Focus, Regional and International Developments up next.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys ready at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Here's a quick tip from MBD.
A quick tip from the National Bank of Dominica Limited. Scammers may send fake emails or texts. Remember, NBD will never ask you to reset your more banking password or share your card PIN, CVV, or other sensitive information this way. Stay alert. Stay secure. When in doubt, contact NBD, your partner, your bank.
DBS News.
In news from the region, the United Arab Emirates, UAE, and Trinidad and Tobago have signed a landmark agreement granting mutual visa exemptions for diplomatic and official passport holders. UAE Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trinidad and Tobago's top officials formalized the deal, which strengthens bilateral ties, promotes economic and diplomatic cooperation, and marks a significant step in the UAE's engagement with Caribbean nations. Under the agreement, UAE citizens holding diplomatic, special, ordinary, or mission passports can enter Trinidad and Tobago without a visa. Likewise, holders of Trinidad and Tobago's diplomatic and official passports are exempt from visa requirements when visiting the UAE. And internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump has ordered the deployment of U.S. troops to war-ravaged Portland, Oregon, authorizing use of full force if needed. Today's announcement marks the further expansion of deployment of troops in American cities aimed at a wider crackdown by Donald Trump administration on illegal immigrants. Portland's diplomatic lawmakers had previously pushed back on Trump's plan to deploy troops. The Immigration and Customs Enforcement ICE facility in Portland had been targeted by protesters, sometimes leading to violent clashes in which some federal agents have been injured. That's news. Stay tuned for the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report. Up next with Gavin Richards.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family, call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Gavin Richards with the Lunchtime Sports Update. Let's begin with cricket news. We're heading straight to the United Arab Emirates as the West Indies, they are chasing 149 for victory in the first T20 against Nepal. Well, it's a historical bilateral series taking place in the United Arab Emirates, and 4 West Indian players are making their debut in that game. Well, Nepal being asked to bat first, they made 148 for 8 in their 20 overs. Rohit Paudel got 38. We had Jason Holder taking 4 for 20. Navin Bidase 3 for 29 and Akil Hussain 1 for 18. While the West Indies chasing 149 to win. They're in some trouble right now. They're 68 for 5 after 12.3 overs. Amir Django got 19. Casey Carty 16. Akim Ogis 15. The West Indies, they need some 81 more runs with 45 more deliveries. In some more sports this lunchtime, when Curtin Lesham and Radiant Felix will represent the Pioneers Athletics Club and Dominica by extension in a 5-kilometer race in Guadeloupe tomorrow. Of course, Lesham is in some very good form, having won the last 5-kilometer race in Portsmouth that was organized by the Dominica Athletics Association, and he's also the reigning national champion. Well, the athletes, they're being accompanied by Cedric Harris. We can bring you some more cricket news, or that should be basketball news, as celebrations are still ongoing in Kishlep, as the Dr. Daru Pishlep Sports Club Falcons have captured the DABA Division 1 Basketball League title. They did so, beating the West Coast Ballers in Game 3 last night, 70-52. And, of course, they won this series of 3 games to none. Basketball action continues tonight. There's a big game on tonight. The defending champions, Detroit Blazers, will take on the BAA Sharks. And, of course, the winner of that game will secure first place in the point standings heading into the playoffs. That's the lunchtime sports update. Time for the Lotto Draw now on DBS Radio.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It's now time for the midday draw here at the Dominica National Lottery. And of course, I'm your host, Michelle Lewis. Now it's time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck. Your first lucky number is 20. The second lucky number is 9. The third winning number is 6. And your fourth lucky number is 15. To recap, the winning numbers for Play 4 are 20, 9, 6, and 15. And that's Play 4 with grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 with an easy score.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
I feel good, like I knew that I would now. Adding multi-X to Big 4 will give you so much more. Get ready to multiply your Big 4 winnings with multi-X. Now you can multiply your Big 4 prizes up to 5 times by asking for multi-X each time you purchase your Big 4 tickets. Turn your $5,000 into $25,000 by selecting multi-X on your straight bet or any other bet. Big 4 just got bigger. Select multi-X and watch your thousands turn into hundreds of thousands. Multi-X, available on all bet sites. Just remember to spend the same amount on multi-X and Big 4. So good, so good, we got you.
Welcome back, everyone. Now it's time for a big win with your Select 4. Let's win big and score easy with some Big 4 with Multi-X. Good luck. All right, this afternoon's big winning numbers for Big 4 are 7, 2, 5, and 9. And now we're moving on to the Multi-X ball. The Multi-X ball chosen is 2X, doubling the winnings. To recap, the winning numbers for Big Four are 7, 2, 5, and 9. And at Multi-X Ball, it's 2X, doubling the winnings. Big Four, it's an easy score. Up next, it's Pick 2 with Multi-X.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom. Who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
And we're back and ready to play to win with some Pick 2. Let's watch those winnings multiply. The Pick 2 winning numbers this afternoon are 5 and 5. The Multi-X Ball chosen is a 3X. Triple the winnings, triple the fun this afternoon for Pick 2. To recap, those lucky numbers are 5 and 5. And that Multi-X Ball is 3X, tripling those winnings. Pick 2, select the Multi-X Ball and then watch those winnings multiply. Up next, it's one-off.
Look here, it's not just a game, it's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot, Match 5.
And we're back. Now it's time to win anyway with some one-off, the game where you can still be a winner, even if you're off by just one number higher or lower. Now let's play. All right, everyone, here we go. This afternoon's winning numbers for one-off are 1, 5, and 1. To repeat, the lucky numbers chosen for one-off are 1, 5, and 1. Play one-off because there's always a win. Up next, it's Daily 3 with Multi-X.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
The Super 6 jackpot is $230,000. Get your tickets today.
New game in town. Get ready to Match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for staying tuned. Now it's time for that second dose of Daily 3 for today. Good luck. The first lucky number is 3. Your second lucky number is 4. And the third winning number is 9. And now it's time for the Multi-X Ball. The Multi-X Ball chosen is 3X, again tripling those winnings this afternoon for Daily 3. To recap, the lucky numbers are 3, 4, and 9. And that Multi-X Ball is 3X, tripling those winnings. Remember, with Daily 3, you'll win anyway. And of course, congratulations this afternoon to all of our winners. Please remember, everyone, that all of our draws are being supervised by an auditor from KPB Chartered Accountants. And once again, I've been your host, Michelle Lewis, and I'm wishing you a safe and great weekend. See you next time.